If you're over 40 and still dressing the same way you did in your 30s, you're leaving your most confident style years on the table. Here's what I see all the time. Successful men who figured out their careers, their finances, their relationships, but their wardrobe is still stuck in 2015. And that's costing them respect, opportunities, and honestly, confidence. In the next few minutes, I'm breaking down 10 specific signs your style hasn't caught up to who you've become. More importantly, I'll show you exactly how to fix each one. Practical changes you can make this week that'll immediately shift how people perceive you. Style after 40 isn't about trends or spending a fortune. It's about intention. By the end of this, you'll know exactly where you stand and what to tackle first. Stay locked in because number 7 is the one almost nobody gets right, and number 10 will transform everything for under $100. Let's go. Let's start with the foundation, the core pieces that set the tone for everything else. These are the basics that most men get wrong without even realizing it. Get these 3 right, and you're already ahead of 80% of guys your age. Sign number 1, you choose clothes out of habit, not intention. First sign you're on autopilot with your wardrobe. You grab that navy polo you've worn twice this week, those khakis that are fine, and you're out the door. Nothing's technically wrong, but here's what's actually happening. You're letting yesterday's decisions run today's appearance. At 40, every time you walk into a room, you're making a statement about your attention to detail, about whether you're still evolving or just coasting. The shifts start treating your clothes like you treat your words in important conversations. You choose deliberately right. Same principle applies here. Tomorrow morning, pause for 30 seconds. Ask, where am I going? Who might I encounter? What do I want them to feel when they see me? Maybe that means a crisp white Oxford instead of the wrinkled polo. Maybe it's well-fitted chinos instead of baggy khakis. Small changes, massive difference. Quick win if you're confused about what to wear, your wardrobe needs editing. Organize by occasion, work casual important meetings. When every piece has a clear purpose, getting dressed becomes a decision, not a default. Sign number 2, you're dressing to hide instead of enhance. Second sign, you've gone bigger because you think it's more forgiving. Listen, bodies change at 40. The instinct is to go roomier. Bigger shirts, looser pants. Makes sense in theory. But oversized clothes don't camouflage anything. They erase your entire shape. Your shoulders disappear. Your legs look shorter. Instead of looking comfortable, you end up looking like you've given up. And people notice. The solution isn't skin tight. It's finding proper fit. Clothes that follow your natural proportions without squeezing or drowning you. For shirts, shoulder seam sits right at your shoulder point. When you lift your arms, fabric moves with you. Length covers your belt, maybe an inch past. For pants, skimming your thigh, not hugging. Hem just kisses the top of your shoe. No bunching. Test it right now. Put on a shirt, raise your arms out. If it pulls uncomfortably too small. If fabric pulls at your sides too big. Proper fit is when you forget you're wearing it. Remember, at 40, fit matters more than brand. A well-fitted shirt from Target beats a baggy designer piece every time. Sign number 3, your shoes are telling a different story. Third sign, your shoes haven't been updated in years. Beat-up sneakers, scuffed leather shoes, yellowed athletic shoes. They're telling everyone you've stopped paying attention. And here's the brutal truth. People always glance down before they meet your eyes. Always. Your shoes are the foundation of your entire look. If that foundation looks neglected, nothing else matters. What do you actually need? Not 15 pairs. Maybe 3 or 4 solid options. Start with leather loafers in brown or cognac. Your workhorse. Works with jeans, chinos, dates, casual Fridays. Add minimalist white sneakers for weekends. Chelsea boots in leather or suede for colder months. If you need formal Oxfords or derbies in dark brown or black. But honestly, great loafers and clean white sneakers cover 80% of situations. Golden rule: if you look down and feel even slightly embarrassed, replace them. And keep them clean. A $75 pair that's polished beats 400 shoes that are dusty. Before we keep going, which of these first 3 hit home for you? Drop a comment. I read everyone, and it helps me know what to cover next. And here's the thing, we've covered foundations, but now we're getting into the pieces that frame everything else. If you get these next few wrong, nothing we just talked about matters. Stay with me. Now we're moving beyond the basics. This is where you add layers, sophistication, and the kind of polish that separates you from the pack. This is where good becomes great. Sign number 4, your jacket is stuck in the past. Fourth sign, that jacket has been with you through multiple jobs, addresses, maybe relationships. I get the attachment, but your outerwear is the frame around everything else. If that frame looks outdated, it doesn't matter what's underneath. Old jackets give themselves away. Stretched shoulders, faded color, 2015 cut. What should you have? 3 versatile pieces. A wool overcoat in charcoal navy or camel. Your power move for important meetings and events. A field jacket in olive or navy. Your everyday layering piece, structured but casual. And a quilted jacket. Lightweight works over sweaters and button-downs. Fit matters here more than anywhere. Shoulders align with your actual shoulders. Sleeves reveal half an inch of shirt cuff. Length hits mid-hip. One jacket upgraded changes everything. Sign number 5, your color palette has flatlined. Fifth sign, open your closet right now. What do you see? Black, gray, navy, white. That's it. Those colors are safe. But when that's all you wear, you fade into the background. You don't look bad, you just don't look memorable. At 40, you've earned the right to be memorable. Not loud, just present. Add earth tones and warm neutrals. Camel burgundy, forest green, chocolate brown, rust. You're not wearing all of these at once. You're giving yourself options beyond the same 3 colors. The rule, keep your base neutral. Navy gray, charcoal tan pants. Add one piece in a warm tone. Navy chinos, white shirt, camel cardigan. Gray pants, burgundy polo, navy jacket. Simple, balanced, memorable. Color sets the tone. But here's what brings it to life. And most guys completely miss this. Sign number 6, you're confusing minimalism with monotony. Sixth sign, you think keeping it simple means keeping it flat. Plain cotton tees, smooth chinos, no texture anywhere. The outfit feels boring because it is. Minimalism doesn't mean zero interest. It means no clutter. But you still need depth. That comes from texture, not more stuff. A cotton shirt versus textured linen. Same color, same fit. But linen has character. It catches light differently. Mixed materials, cotton shirt, wool pants, suede shoes. Choose textured fabrics. Linen, chambray, flannel, corduroy, cable knit. Use layers, white tee, under textured overshirt sweater, over collared shirt. Rule, every outfit should have at least 2 different textures. That contrast makes simple look sophisticated instead of plain. Alright, we're halfway. And if this is landing, hit that like button. Helps other guys find this. Now, everything so far, that's about clothes. The next few signs are about you. And this is where most men completely drop the ball. Number 7 especially. I guarantee you're overlooking it. Let's go. Sign of 7, you've neglected everything above the collar. 7th sign, you invest in your wardrobe, but completely ignore your grooming. Your beard isn't shaped. Your hair has no defined style. Your skin looks dry. And here's the hard truth. None of your clothing matters if your face looks like you just rolled out of bed. At 40, your skin, hair, beard are all different. How you manage those changes determines whether you look distinguished or disheveled. And the difference is 10 minutes a day. Morning, wash your face with actual face wash, not bar soap. Moisturizer with SPF, non-negotiable. If you have a beard trim, the neckline clean, keep cheek lines sharp. Style your hair with matte product, not gel. Evening wash, face night cream if dry. Beard oil if you have one. Weekly exfoliate, trim nails, tidy hair. Every 3-4 weeks, professional cut, trim nose and ear hair. You don't need a 12-step routine. You need to look like you give a damn. Because grooming is half your presentation. Beard rule, at 40 if you're keeping it, it needs clean, sharp lines. If you don't want to maintain it, stay clean shaven. No third option looks good. This final section is about refinement. These are the finishing touches that take you from looking good to looking like you've got it figured out. This is the difference between dressed and dialed in. Sign number 8, you're still wearing your brands on the outside. 8th sign, your clothes have logos bigger than your confidence. That polo with the logo bigger than your fist. That's not confidence. That's insecurity with a label. And at 40, you're past that. When you're younger, wearing big logos makes sense. You're establishing yourself, signaling you've arrived. But at 40, wearing oversized branding reads like you're still trying to prove something. Your style should make people remember you, not what brand you're wearing. Think about the most stylish men you know personally. Not celebrities, actual people in your life. I'd bet money they're not walking billboards. They're wearing quality pieces that fit well with minimal or no external branding. The shift invests in quality and fit, not labels. Good fabrics. Pima cotton, merino wool, real linen. Solid construction. How the seams are finished, how the collar holds its shape. Minimal or no external branding. If there's any logo, keep it small and subtle. A tiny embroidered mark at most. Or better yet, completely internal. At this point, let quality speak. Let fit speak. Let how you carry yourself speak. That's presence. And that presence gets amplified when you get these next details right. Sign number 9, you've forgotten that details matter. 9th sign, you think accessories are optional. Belt, whatever's closest. Watch, maybe. Socks, black or white. Result, your outfit is 90% there, but something's off. That missing 10% separates looking decent from looking polished. The essentials, belt matches shoes. Brown with brown, black with black. Simple rule. Massive impact. Watch with clean face, appropriate size for your wrist, 38 to 42 millimeters for most guys. Leather strap or metal bracelet. Socks match your pants, not shoes. No show for sneakers. Dress socks for leather shoes. Start with one signature detail. Maybe a specific watch you always wear. Maybe a subtle sock game with interesting patterns. One consistent detail done well beats 5 random ones done poorly. Details aren't about showing off. They're about finishing the thought. They're proof you didn't just throw something on. You made choices. We're almost done. But I saved the biggest transformation for last. This one change makes everything else work better. And it's not expensive. Here it is. Sign number 10. You've never had anything tailored. 10th sign, you've never taken a single piece to a tailor. You buy pants, wear them as is. Size L shirt, that's what you wear. Good enough, right? Here's the truth. Off-the-rack clothing is made for an average body that doesn't exist. Every human body is different. Different shoulder width, different torso length, different proportions. Mass-produced clothes can't account for that. But a tailor can. And for not much money, they can make a $60 shirt fit like it was custom made for you. That's not an exaggeration. That's the power of proper tailoring. What to tailor pants? Hem to proper length, so they just touch your shoe taper from knee down if too wide. Take in the waist if loose, instead of over-tightening your belt. Shirts? Shorten sleeves to reveal half a centimeter of cuff. When wearing a jacket, suppress the waist slightly for shape without tightness. Jackets? Adjust sleeves, bring in waist fix, overall length. Average cost, hemming pants runs $15–20. Taking in a shirtwaist maybe $20–30. Jacket alterations $50–80 depending on what needs work. We're not talking about a fortune. We're talking about making everything you already own fit like it should. Tailoring is the single highest ROI move you can make in your wardrobe. Period. Alright, here's what matters. Turning 40 isn't the end of looking sharp. It's the beginning of getting it right. Quick recap. Your blueprint: choose clothes intentionally. Wear proper fit. Upgrade your shoes. Update outerwear. Add color. Mix textures. Don't neglect grooming. Lose giant logos. Nail the details. Get things tailored. Pick one. Just one thing from this list. Maybe it's taking pants to a tailor. Maybe it's upgrading those sneakers. Maybe it's starting a simple grooming routine. Start there. Master that. Then move to the next. Now I want to know. Which sign hit hardest? What are you changing first? Drop a comment below. Your feedback shapes what I create next. If this added value, hit like and subscribe. More content coming for guys who want to look sharp without overthinking it. Remember, at 40, your style isn't about trends or brands. It's about showing up as the man you've become. Confident, intentional, not apologizing for taking up space. You've earned that presence. Now make your style reflect it. Thanks for watching.